Hey, what's up you guys? It's me, Bad Rob, back at it again playing some more Isabelle. So, as you can see, we're just slowly trying to make the GSP work, trying to climb back up, and we're having some success, we're having some defeat, but irregardless of what the GSP is, today we're going to be looking at some wins, some losses, we're going to be talking about them, and you can know how to play against these matchups if you're an Isabelle main, and if you're not an Isabelle main, you can sort of retroactively or counter, what's the word, where you like reverse engineer how to counter me. So let's go ahead and check out these videos. So first video is up against a Ness. So we actually do two matches together. It was a little unintentional because I hit to not rematch because, I try to play just as many games as I can to get some new videos and different matchups and everything. So, but the game just rematched us together anyways. So we got to play a little bit more together and some interesting stuff happened. So right off the bat, this Ness really likes to use the fire projectile, using the thunder projectile, and this is all stuff that I will eventually try to use in my later gameplay. I'm trying to be safe about grabbing the projectile, his PK fire, but I am trying to grab it when I can. But I'm trying to be safe about it too. I don't want to just... I'm trying to do moves and get into situations where I can grab it but be at a safe distance, but that's why you see me sort of jump and try to grab right there. And maintaining my shield and everything is because I want to grab it, yes, but I mean with Nesses they can turn it around even if you do grab it. Try to do a spot dodge right there to dodge a move, but they use PK fire instead. But yeah, this Ness loves to use the PK fire. It's a great sort of way to edge out the player off the stage and put them in bad situations, and it just feels like every time I tried to go for a grab they weren't trying to PK fire. It was really unfortunate, or else I would have gotten it more times, I feel like. So right there I was trying to predict them using their up B to recover, rather than just waiting for the animation, because I mean that if you get them far enough off the stage, that's the win condition for this game for sure. Push them off the stage as far as you can and then pocket their PK fire. It's totally an easy way to win, and it'll do it every time. Right there I grabbed their PK fire from them. Or not their PK Fire, excuse me, their PK Thunder, and I do that quite frequently. That one's an easy projectile to catch, but PK Fire just comes out so fast, and it's so deadly, you have to be so careful. Yo-Yo's another move that this Ness really likes to use a lot. Some Nesses use Yo-Yo a lot, but some others don't, but this one really tries to make use of that Yo-Yo when I'm off the stage and when I get caught in PK Fire. Does a PK Thunder. I tried to punish that, but I don't really know the range on that super well, and of course I don't want to get hit by it because the knockback's really bad and it can set me up into a really bad situation. Yeah. So I mean, even at this point in the match though, I still think I can totally pull this around because I know all I got to do is just get them off the stage and just get a good pocket on their PK Thunder. Like right here should have been it, right? Well, I mean, that was another good answer too. Just do a little bit of an edge guard right there. I could have just grabbed it though for the insta kill right there, but that was still a very good edge guard on my part. So they're just spamming the PK fire, just doing typical Ness things. And in the next game when we play, this does not work out for them. So don't do it if you're a Ness player. Be a little bit better than that. Try not to use that all the time because it's kind of easy to know when it's coming out. I'll still get I still get caught out by it all the time, but you'll lose some games still. So, great job from him on that for catching me in trying to recover, especially my whiff of the down air. So right there could have just been a pocket. It would have been that easy. I didn't even have to try to go for an edge guard. I don't know why I didn't just pocket, but yeah, catch me with the PK Fire. Man, I was about to say to myself PK Fire because I really felt like doing PK Fire right there. See, right there, pocket. I don't know why I didn't do it, but, you don't always play your best. You don't always... I mean, I guess for me, I wasn't sure if they had a jump or not, or what they were going to do. So sometimes it's hard to say. Yep, so that was a good punish right there. A good safe punish, instead of trying to guess out the range so you can do a smash attack. That's probably the move, is just go for a quick little grab and throw them off the stage and try to set up a situation. This is a good situation right here. There's that pocket, thing I've been trying to do, but see, I didn't wait for the apex of their jump for them to be at their full motion before I tried doing a pocket, and I should have waited because I would have gotten it. And like right there, that was an interesting one, air dodging right into it. This is an interesting situation that happens right here. So I don't know what that was, but I mean, I definitely hit them with their own PK Thunder, but for some reason, like, they did like a bounce back into my shield, and so they didn't die. A weird situation from that game, but well done on this guy. If I had better ranging and better feel for the PK fire, I probably could have grabbed more and used more against them. But this game definitely goes a lot better in my opinion. I'm not really sure what I do better. I think I'm just being a little bit more aggressive, and I'm not really giving them time to use their PK Thunder or PK fire. Just being a little bit more bold, hitting with more of those. He doesn't fall for that same trick. Yep, so trying to investigate some slingshot, and he's just, I don't know why, he just is using PK fire a lot less. I mean, I'm just trying to keep on him and be in places and areas where he can't use it on me, is sort of my goal. But overall, this game goes so much better. Nice fast fall on that, was able to get me a little bit of something right there. Just catching him in the air, because when he goes up and when he jumps up in the air, he's gonna use PK fire. Pretty much, not always, but. So just pocket that, throw that right back at you, and you're donezo. Definitely can't throw that at me. Let me grab it and then not do anything and just let me throw it back at you. Would not recommend doing that. And it does a lot of damage too. 22. That's nothing to laugh at. So right there, I'm just reading him and what moves, where he's going to be in the air. He does a good grab on me right there. Tries to get me with the yo-yo. Magnetic Field's not the move. Yeah, so I probably could have read that rollout. Probably could have done a... I'm just so like obsessed with trying to be like on top of him that that I don't even bother to try to do like not a slingshot, but like a fishing rod or something like that. I'm just really trying to go for him. Manages to avoid that mine, surprisingly, which is kind of a tricky thing to do, in my opinion. Yeah, catches me out with a good PK fire right there as I'm trying to get back to the stage. Doesn't really know how to use the yo-yo off the stage to catch someone out like that. That trick that Austin, the Texas, or is he Texas player? I don't know, but he's a Ness player. I'm not sure where he's local to, but yeah, he's really good though. Catches me out with that yo-yo right there. That was good after I whipped a grab. For some reason that didn't kill. It must have been like a sour spot or something like that. But yeah, I was really shocked when that didn't send him launch him flying. So catch him out with a little bit of an air right there. Fast fall so I can try to do something else, but he shields. Probably could have maybe predicted that, but I mean, that's a hard prediction to make. And when you have such a slow grab like Isabelle, like, you really can't risk it. Although if you want to be good, you kind of have to. Yes, I do catch that out right there, though. I just wonder, what is he going to do when he lands on stage? What does he think I'm going to do? So I just go ahead and go for that grab. So I don't bother trying to grab that one for some reason. Might as well. Yeah, I could have. Fall for that, though. So well done on his part. So I'm just trying to get him off the stage. Trying to do something, but I know that I'm getting really close to winning this one and closing this one out. It's just going to be a couple of good reads away, pretty much. Which I am getting. Like, I'm getting some really good reads towards the last half of this match for sure. Pocket that one. I throw it, even though I saw the magnetic field up, and then I was like, damn. But then he kept running, and I was like, oh, okay, well, sweet. But then he used the magnetic field again. So, yoink. Yeah, that's gonna give it to me. I just saw him fall really low, and I was like, okay, he's not gonna be able to do any sort of quirky get back up to stage when we do like a jump or some other thing like that. I know he's going to just try to use that to recover, so I can plop down there and grab that real fast. So I do end up winning that game. This game I play against a really nice Captain Falcon. Now, I play them semi-frequently, and like when I first started playing Isabelle, I used to get really destroyed by them, but now it's about 50-50. Some Captain Falcons like are just really strong. My problem with this game is I make a fatal flaw that basically guarantees my loss, like I just have a misinput off stage. And so there's that, but then also like I don't really figure out how to play against them until like mid-game. Against this particular Captain Falcon anyways. You'll see once we get there, but he's just spamming side B, which is just so, like, alright, sounds good. Interesting uses of that up B, though, and I mean, he totally bottles me, not bottles me, he totally bodies me for this first stock, so well done on his part, but I sort of pick up on what I need to be doing after that point. And essentially, it's just, I just need to be using my slingshot more and getting them off the stage. Because when they're off the stage, I can set up ledge trap situations, and I can try to do some edge guarding. Like right there, for example, I was able to get that. He teched it well, but like, bam, right there. See, got that kill. And so now we're even, we're 50-50. So this is totally doable, right? Probably could have gone for a grab right there. I mean, just thinking about it, you know, like, he makes a major whiff. What's he gonna do? Probably shield, because there's a little bit of distance between us, and a spot dodge probably isn't going to cut it. Try to catch him out right there with a little bit. That was a misinput, unfortunately. And then, yeah. So that misinput really leads into my demise right there. And, yeah, the game's pretty much over at this point. But, I mean, I've done crazier things for sure, and so we still give it our good old college try. But, yeah, using the slingshot and using the fishing rod to just throw them off the stage and keep pushing them out that way and keeping the good distance and trying to avoid getting into the combo situations. Captain Falcon is just a really good combo character. And so I feel like, had I not made, you know, that technical error, definitely could have won this game. I mean, it could have been 50-50 for sure. Like, potentially either way. It just would definitely have depended. But I feel like I was getting a hang of how to play against them and everything, so it was just, unfortunately, that sort of situation that led to my downfall. But I'm getting some really great reads. Just, I wish I could have done something in that situation a little bit more, but, yeah. But yeah, they do a jump. I probably could have predicted that jump or something like that. I wonder if Captain Falcon counts as a heavy character. But yeah, I wonder. So I throw out fishing rod, you know, just usual stuff, but then there it is. So that's something that really good Captain Falcons do against me. Is just when I try to do my up B recovery right there, is they'll do their up B to grab me out of it, and the explosion will hit me against the stage and insta kill me. So watch out for that, because that's a really good thing that they'll do. I don't know what the answer is to avoiding it. Just figure it out. Probably just, you know, do a little bit of a mix up, try to ascend a little bit slower, but not so slow that you lose momentum and then can't recover at all. Maybe head to the other side of the stage. Maybe just completely, you know, if you're over here, you know, falling off the stage, try to go under and go up and around. I'm not really sure. Of course, you're not playing, these stages aren't necessarily like tournament legal. You know, you don't usually play tournament stages online, but you might be able to get away with it on some stages. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around, and I want to get to a higher GSP, and so I want to get there fast, don't we all? But I know that this journey and this back and forth of rising and falling is just gonna make me a better player in the end. So thanks for sticking around, and I hope to one day surprise you with a 5,800,000 GSP score and Elite Smash. So thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. This has been Bad Rob, and remember, don't stand too close to the edge.